Silver EP3 in for a map this afternoon. Number 3 for us today. And this one's got some modifications. It's got a 4-to-1 manifold. It's got a 2.75 inch exhaust from the cat back. Obviously it's got no cat in it now. And it's got an induction kit, K20 style induction kit. So we're mapping this one today on a K100 board. And it's had its first power run. And its initial power run, it's made 213 brake horsepower. So Richard is on his knees, where I like him. And he's fitting he's taken the K100 board out. So it's time to do what we do best. Or certainly do what Richard does best. And that's moan about the heat. Oh no, that's me. So actual K Pro installed to tune on before we go to the K100, Richard.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, so we tuned on the K Pro, do everything we need to do, flash that to the K100 board, and that's the job. No?
No, it's not factually correct.
Start again, or would you like to correct me and explain how the system works?
The ECU is the ECU. The ECU can be written to and has facilities to store a map, but has no facility to transfer it from the laptop to the ECU.
Okay.
Now the K100 board does not allow you to transfer data to the ECU. It only allows you to process that data from the ECU. So you fit the K Pro board so you can read and write to the ECU.
Sure.
When you write for it, when you're using a K100, you write for it as a K100. It's a specific button for K100. Mm-hmm. Then, when you fit the board back in, the board can obviously process that information, and then obviously it works and it runs and does everything that it needs to do. But obviously the problem is you've got to keep swapping the boards in and out, which is a pain in the ass part.
And one of the reasons that you prefer the Hondavert.
Yeah, because I don't have to.
The K Pro or the Hondavert as opposed to the K100.
Yeah, because like when you do I erase the ECU so that it's completely got nothing on it, and then I burn the file for K100 to it, and then you swap it over, and then you've got to do a pull to make sure that it's actually stored to the ECU, and it's like it's
a longer process.
It's more faffing about for us for sure.
Yeah.
Although obviously it can be done, but especially now that the Hondavert boards come along, it's eradicated the K100 in my opinion, because at least with the Hondavert you can log and you can see stuff and you can put files on and off without taking boards in and out, and yeah, it's definitely made a great difference as far as I'm concerned.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually a bit cooler today, Rich.
It is cooler today, for absolute sure. I've not felt like I'm just leaking today.
Yeah, and I've certainly not moaned as much.
Oh no, you've definitely moaned as much.
Oh, but about different stuff?
Yeah, just about different stuff. Yeah, it wasn't just about being hot though today. You'd gone from that and moaned about everything else.
Right, okay. Right. there's another one in the bag. And as Richard has put the ECU back in, I'm going to talk you through the figures. So it's been mapped previously, and they've done a good job as far as I'm concerned. But obviously we made some improvements today, and we made power across the rev range. However, you know, not massive amounts of gains, but still more gains. And we finished today on just shy of 220 brake, and that's 182 at the wheels. Richard, over to you.
Over to me?
Over to you.
What am I contributing?
Well, what would you like? What would you like to say?
Yeah, we made some gains, but really minimal, really, to be fair. You know, mapped well anyway, because we wanted pops and bangs, so there's a few bits in there. We made some gains. Obviously, you know, if the car was mapped with those modifications, you know, we're not going to improve on it a lot, no, if at all. And we have managed to make some gains, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, and it's still warm today, isn't it?
Yeah. I think, you know, as we've covered many times before, these love a big induction kit. The induction kit is not that big on this car. The exhaust seems to be ample, but again, you know, these are some of these exhausts we're seeing at home brewing. We don't really know, you know how good they are or how good they're not. You know what I mean? So I think we're relatively happy with this one today. Yeah,
not so bad.
I think on a cooler day there'd probably been another 5 brake in it, but it's been a hot week this week.
It has been a hot week.
So, you know, it's that is affecting power, and that's just the way it is. There's not a lot we can do about that.
But still, it made some amazing noises, Richard, and it didn't half drop some bombs.
Good.
Yeah, it definitely flamed. The customer was giving me a big thumbs up from the back of the unit as he was deafened with his own car.
Yeah.
So there we go. Thanks, guys. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe, like, and give me thumbs up and all that sort of stuff. And we'll definitely see you on the next one, which honestly is in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But we're on car number 3 of 4 cars today after doing 4 yesterday. So I apologise if the YouTube videos aren't coming as fast as they normally do. It's stressing me out a little bit. What are you doing up there? Get down. Get down.
A bit of rope.
You don't want a bit of rope. What are you doing up there?
Why do I not want a piece of rope? I'm taking a picture, Daniel.
Oh, okay.
Is that too much for you to handle there? Or?
Well, careful. Careful on the stairs.
But I haven't walked downstairs since I was about 5 or 6.
Get you. Being able to walk. See you in the next one, guys.
I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.